Hey there, Susan Choi here from the Food Institute.
And I'm Brittany Bohr to round out this dynamic duo.
And we are putting private label products to the test. Private label products have been taking the US by storm in recent years, and the trend has not been slowing down. The Private Label Manufacturers Association recently projected that total domestic sales of private label goods will reach an all-time high of $277 billion in 2025. And with worries of inflation and tariffs challenging the nation's economy, it seems that the love for private labels won't end anytime soon. So Brittany and I have decided to put some private label products to the test that could serve as good substitutes for some of our favorite national brands. All right, Brittany, are you ready to do this?
I am always ready for food. So first up, I'm going to taste test two different types of ranch dressing. Hidden Valley Ranch right now priced at $2.69 for the smallest bottle. And the private label version from Publix is priced at $3.99. But you can see that it actually gives the customer a lot more value. The bottle is a lot bigger. So I have with me here a beautiful plate. So I'm gonna take my little cucumber and dip in test A.
Cucumber, very nice neutral choice. Okay, what do we think, Brittany?
I mean, it's good. I'm hungry, I wanna eat more of it. It's good, it's creamy.
We think it's Hidden Valley. What do we think?
I gotta taste the other one. I gotta taste the other one to test. I'll be able to tell you when I compare. Okay, so here's the second one.
Okay.
I definitely think the first one was Hidden Valley. It had a more herby, like it was more herb forward and it was thicker. The second one was a little thinner and it had a richer taste, I think, but it wasn't as creamy. So I'm gonna take a look underneath. Ooh, the first one was the Hidden Valley, and the second one was the Publix brand. Now, as far as flavor goes, I mean, I think the Publix brand would be passable. Dips and spreads are really easy to mix and mingle on your like appetizer spreads and things like that. I don't know if you would be able to tell the difference.
So you think if you served this, didn't tell the family, but served it at dinner as the salad dressing, how do you think people would react?
I think they would love it. I think they wouldn't even question it. It's not even a question, you know, it's just ranch dressing.
I decided to taste test some chocolate chips. I love baking, and what I really love to use is 𝗂𝗏𝘁's semi-sweet chocolate chips. It is priced at Walmart $7.04 for a 12-ounce bag. And the private label version is Aldi's Baker's Corner semi-sweet chocolate morsels, priced at $3.95 for the same size bag. So here we go. I have it in a paper bag right here.
Ooh.
So excuse the noise. So here we go. I'm sensing like the tang that you can get when you're tasting something where the cacao is really forward. I feel like I want to say that that chocolate chip A is 𝗂𝗏𝘁. So let's see what B has in store for us. It's on the sweeter side.
Okay.
But it's really lovely. I feel like if I had a recipe for a baked good, I could just lower the sugar content and then add these in to make up for the lack of sweetness, kind of even things out, and it would be great. I have it written down in a white card. So A was 𝗂𝗏𝘁.
Okay.
And E was the Aldi brand.
Next, I'm trying spaghetti. I have Barilla spaghetti from Harris Teeter costing $2.19. And Simply Nature spaghetti from Aldi costing $1.99 for a pound. All right, so I'm gonna dig in pasta A. Spaghetti's not easy to eat on camera. So pasta A definitely had a nice flavor, good texture. Honestly, it's spaghetti. Who doesn't love spaghetti? I'm gonna take a smaller portion for pasta B. The taste is a little different for this one, but honestly, if it's covered in sauce, which most of the time pasta is, or if you have picky kids, you cover it in butter, you're not really gonna be able to tell the difference. So if I had to guess, I would think the Barilla pasta is A and the Simply Nature is B. All right, I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, okay. This was the 𝗂𝗏𝘂 pasta, and B is the Simply Nature pasta. But again, your average everyday consumer, you know, if you're looking to save a little bit of money with that private label brand, the quality is just as good. You really can't tell the difference.
Now I will be taste testing some cookies. We've got Oreos, a 13.29 ounce package at Albertsons, priced at $4.49. The private label version product that I have chosen is Trader Joe's Chocolate Vanilla Cream JoJo's, priced at $2.99 for a 13.4 ounce package. You know, the cookies had different designs, so I'm gonna close my eyes. I definitely think that this is the Trader Joe's brand. You know, the Oreo, as from what I can recall, the Oreo brand, you get like that hint of bitterness. So now we'll go on to cookie B. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this definitely has got to be Oreos. Just that classic Oreo taste. I don't know, it's hard to describe.
It's the texture, I think, of the actual Oreo that's very specific.
I think A is Trader Joe's, B is Oreo, so let's see. A is the Trader Joe's JoJo's, and B is the Oreos. One thing that I do recall, Brittany, as I was growing up, walking down those grocery aisles with my mom, is when I would see what I now know as a private label product, I would just immediately think, oh, no, we're not gonna get that version because that's not gonna be as good quality as the national brand version. But things seem to be taking quite a 180 nowadays, right?
Yeah, I had a similar experience myself, and I have to say these private label brands have really stepped up to close that gap between themselves and those name brands. I think consumers are taking notice, and they're starting to shift to those private label brands for the value proposition that they offer with being lower priced. And, you know, I think that's working for them. Well, there you have it. Some interesting results that we found out firsthand. So we want to ask you guys, do you have any thoughts or maybe some insights on private label products that you'd want to share? Please leave us a comment. We'd love to get a conversation going. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.